Have you ever felt like the more you want something, the harder it is to get it? I remember chasing that follower goal of finally hitting 100,000 followers, and honestly, it felt like it just kept running away from me. But today, I'm gonna show you 5 things that I wish I knew sooner, and it's gonna help you change the way you approach your goals. Most people never understand number 5 until they're 40, so make sure you watch to the end, and let's get started. 1. Stop overthinking and being desperate. I get it. It's good to plan, but goddamn it, you're just sitting there, you're thinking too much, and you're desperately wanting this thing so badly. When you chase something, what's going on? That word chase alone implies that something you're trying to go at is going away from you. No, we're not doing that anymore. Stop chasing it. You need to first change your mindset on how you see things. Stop overthinking and desperately trying to keep going after this thing. No. Why? Because it's not working for you, okay? Understand that you need to be in a state of abundance, okay? Start applying the law of attraction. You want things to attract to you. That's how it happens. That's how greatness happens. That's how success happens. It attracts to you. And then that leads me to my next point. Number 2, detach from that outcome. The reason this thing isn't happening for you is because you keep on trying to think about this outcome. I want to hit 100,000 followers. I want to hit 100K a month. I want to have this girl. I want this to happen after I do this. No. You can't focus on the outcome because the outcome isn't guaranteed. The outcome is literally the byproduct of doing the input. You can't focus on the outcome. So you have to focus on the input. You have to focus on what you're putting in instead of what you're getting out. The reason you can't achieve or get what you want is because you're not focusing on what you're putting in. Think about the way your mind's conditioned. First of all, you go to work, most likely, or maybe you're an entrepreneur watching this. I hope you're an entrepreneur watching this, entrepreneurs. But let's say you go to work, right? And let's say you get paid $15 an hour and you work 8 hours a day, right? And they say, oh, but you can work more hours. So now you're probably working 12 hours a day. Now you're trying to maximize the input so you can get a higher output. I don't have to worry about hitting this amount, hitting this, that, and the third. I just have to focus on the input, the actions I'm putting in order to get that. It's so simple, yet we overlook it. Okay, let's say you want to make $1 million a month. Let's do the math right now. A $1,000 product. You have to sell that $1,000 product 1,000 times. But let's say you started a community. Let's say you start a community, a $5,000 a year community. Now you just need 200 people. It's just doing the math. By the way, if you want to, start your own community, link in the description. So what is that? What is that? What do I mean by all this? Okay. Don't neglect the input. Instead, focus on the input because the input is going to give you the output, and that output is the byproduct of the input. If you don't get what I'm saying, just go back, rewind it, just hear it a few more times. It'll make sense later. Okay. 3, stop needing success. You don't need it. You don't need it. You want it. You don't need it. Why? Because you're still living on this earth right now. When you really think about it, we don't need all this shit. We want it. Okay, and I don't blame you. I want shit too, right? But I understand that I don't need it. I want it. I don't need that girl. I don't need that woman. I mean, I want her. Matter of fact, I don't even really want her. It'd be nice to have her. I don't need her though. I would guarantee that if that success was to come to you right now, you probably fuck it up because you're not the person who deserves to have it right now. If God gave you every single thing you were asking for when you wanted it at this current moment, it would drive you crazy and you lose it all. There's a reason why you are where you are. There's a reason why you're making the money you're making. There's a reason why, you look the way you look. There's a reason why everything is what it is right now, because think about it. Everything that is happening up until this point is a reflection of all the decisions you made to get here. That's your current reality. Everything that you see, everything that you feel, you smell, everything is a living, breathing testament to the decisions you made. Now that you understand that, you need to become a person worthy of success. Self-identity. Rebuild yourself. Build the habits, build the character, build the type of persona, the identity of a person who is successful. And it'll come to you. I promise you it will. Listen, if you haven't already, man, drop 100 in the comments down below if you made it this far. Like you done watch all this. You ain't gonna do that? Why you ain't do it yet? Point number 4. Stop trying to be perfect. You don't need to have the most perfect perfectionism. You don't have to have all this shit figured out. You don't need that. What you need to do is just take action. I don't care if you want to go ahead, you want to start doing content. Maybe you want to start that business. Maybe you want to start just doing something. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have the most perfect everything in order, because guess what? I could give you the quote unquote perfect business plan to execute today. But guess what? Life's gonna happen, things are gonna change, you're gonna have to keep making changes, and you're gonna have to keep adapting to life. That's just how it goes. Nothing ever goes according to plan. Nothing ever goes according to plan. I mean, maybe it may quote unquote go according to plan. Oh, this worked. No. There's always something that wasn't on the script. You can't script life. I can script these YouTube videos. I can't script life. You can't script life. Everything you see in the movies, the TV show, that's scripted. The anime, that's scripted. But actual life, you can't script that. We don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 10 seconds. We don't. Now, you may be able to make inferences or make calculated decisions or take calculated risk, but you don't know exactly what's going to happen. Therefore, stop trying to be perfect. Just take action. Go ahead and execute the game plan, regardless of if it's ready or not. Just start taking steps in the right direction. The reason you probably can't get to the next level is because you keep on waiting for the right time, and the right time never comes. Stop trying to be perfect. Just do it. Now, I promise you're going to save yourself so much time. That leads me to my last and final point. Build your life based off of your values. When you build a life based off the things you value, based off the things that you hold truly to you, the things that resonate with who you are as a person, when you build a life based off the things that you truly want to do and you actually execute them and you actually go out into the world and live this life fully, understand that that's the best thing that can ever fucking happen to you. When you go outside into the world and you see all this success of other people, usually it's because they build something off of the values they hold dearly to them. Now, there are cases where some people have found success in things, and honestly, they shouldn't have, because they took a path that God didn't have in store for them. Sometimes God will put you on this path to get success, to be successful, to get all of these things, just to tell you, hey, this wasn't what you really should have been doing. You should have been doing this, and this is why you feel miserable, because you didn't do this. You instead pressed this button when I told you to go ahead and press that button. But because this button was much easier to press than that button, because that button required a lot more work to press, you pressed the easy button, and now you're taking the easy route. That's where a lot of people are in life. Stop taking that easy route. Build a life based off of the things you value, and don't just do things because they're easy. No, you know exactly what you should be doing. We as humans know somewhat what we should be doing, or the steps we could take to be doing the right thing. We just don't do them. We need to start building a life based off of the things we value, who we are as people, our character, our personality, what we actually enjoy doing, and just stop doing things for the success, the money. Stop doing that, because it'll come. It'll come. Do things because you actually want to do them, because you have a purpose in this world that God has given you to do it. That's where you're going to find the most success, because whatever God puts his hand on, he's going to 100x it, 1000x it, infinite exit. He's going to make that thing grow to the sky, and the sky got no limit. The sky don't got no limit, baby. If you're ready to master your mindset and truly overcome your lust, go ahead and click the link in the description and join my school community. And hey, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be posting every single day. I'll see y'all later.